And welcome back to Low Country Live. We are live here in Moncks Corner in Berkeley County, and it's really almost sort of like a homecoming for me. I spent many summers in Moncks Corner just off Highway 6 here and enjoying and playing in the dirt from sunup until sundown. But I'm almost ashamed to admit that of all the years and being a Charleston native and spending some time just down the road here during summers, that I never knew about the old Santee Canal Park. And here to tell us more about it is Park Director Troy Deal. Troy, how are you?
Doing great, Tessa. How are you?
I'm doing great. Now that I know that you're a fellow Charleston Southern University alum, we are everywhere, by the way. Now tell us a little bit of history about the old Santee Canal Park.
Well, the old Santee Canal Park was established in 1989. It is actually the first area where the first canal in American history, the Santee Canal. And the canal was actually built to take goods from the upstate to Charleston. And within our park, we have a lot of opportunities for people to come out and learn about the history and the education.
Yeah, and just standing right here, I see the old plantation house off in the distance. We have a replica of, what is this behind us?
Behind us is a little David submarine. It is actually a semi-submersible Confederate sub that was used in the Civil War.
Wow.
And it doesn't get quite the attention that the Hunley does, but
Because you said it pulled the Hunley out of...
for training missions, yes.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
Now tell us about what are some other things that families can come out here and do on a typical day.
Well, it was such a beautiful place out here. We have 4 miles of boardwalks and trails, so people come and explore the low country, the swamp, and look at We have bird watchers come. We have canoes that they can rent and then enjoy the history. You know, take a paddle through the history of the canal. And we also have Plantation House on the hill that they can walk through and tour. And behind us right here is actually the Berkeley Museum that they can go through with 10,000 years of artifacts.
Wow, and what are some of the most popular artifacts that you have in there, the most interesting ones in there?
Well, shark's teeth. I'm a big fan of shark's teeth. I mean, when you see the megalodon size, they got a lot of artifacts like that. So.
All right, now let's talk about the one big event every year, of course, you know, with the holiday season. We're about to enter it here in just a little bit. But tell us about the Celebration of Lights.
Celebrate the Season is our largest event. It is it's a community event. It's such a special event because it gives to the community. It's an event that all the proceeds that come in all goes back to charity, so that we don't make a dime. But this event would not be an event if we didn't have the sponsors that we have. So it's a community effort among corporate leaders in the community. This year we do have a title sponsor, is Berkeley Electric Co-op.
Whom we will be speaking with here shortly.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But we have a lot of things. It's going to run through the month of December, and during the weekends you can get out on this beautiful park and walk around and see Santa Claus. You can tour the house, which will have the period decoration at that time, the museum as well. One thing that we are executing this year is that on November 23rd we have our first fun run. It's called the Celebrate Season Tinsel Trot.
Now, how would people get signed up for that?
Go to our website, oldsanteecanalpark.org. Excuse me, celebrateseason.com.
Yeah.
And there will be a link that will send you to another link that they can register.
So what are the park hours and your hours of operation?
Open from 9 to 5 every day. We only close 4 days a year.
And that would be like what? So you're not like Waffle House? Okay.
Absolutely not. But we actually we open that 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5.
And there is a small admission to park, is there?
Yes, it's $3 per person. Children under 6 are free, and senior citizens is $2.
Now, are there guided tours here?
We do. We do have guided tours. If you go to our website, then you can go and register for those tours. We have guided canoe tours, house tours, even have basket making. You know, we bring people in to help do some culture type crafts.
So lots of activities here that people can really come and spend the day. And you also, people do use the site for their events, weddings even.
Absolutely. That's one of our biggest attractions, our wedding. The plantation sits on the hill, overlooks the Cooper River. So we have a wedding every weekend.
Every weekend. And I would say this is definitely a very, very beautiful place that you should come check out. It's right here in your backyard, right here in Berkeley County. And like I said, I am a Charleston native. I have never been here. The park has been open since 1989. So definitely there's still time to get out here. You heard Troy say that they're only closed 4 days out of the year. So there's no excuse. There's still a little time left in the summer. Bring the kids out and get some history of what went on right here, because the Cooper River is not too far away.
Absolutely. You can come by boat as well.
Come by boat. You hear that? Okay, I like that, Troy. Thank you so much. We have more Low Country Live coming up right after the break. Stay with us.